Hello guys and welcome to this Zidwell tutorial. Of course, Zidwell is a payment and bookkeeping platform that was created to help businesses manage their finances, to manage payments as well as manage their bookkeeping end to end. And so I'm just going to be showing you a simple demonstration of how this platform works. I'm sure by the time you might be watching this video, this interface might have changed. I mean, this home screen, right? Because we have a new home screen under construction right now. But of course, just you will see about I'm already signed in. That's why it's showing go to dashboard. But of course, you will see a place to sign up or sign in if you don't have an account already. So it's very simple and straightforward from there. But of course, once you log in, this is what you are going to see. We've created a test business account for digital business school, a test account. So we're just going to use this account to do this test. It has some transactions on it already. And of course, you see this dashboard. There are already some things you can do here. There are a lot of things you can do here. You can do your taxes, you can fund your wallet. Zidwell gives you a business account once you sign up, but more about that later, right? What I'm going to show you here is the bookkeeping feature, how to use our bookkeeping feature to keep your financial records very clean. Now, once you click here, you are going to get into the bookkeeping feature, right? And this bookkeeping feature works very smoothly with the bank accounts that we give you in partnership with Number. Now, let me just show you the bank accounts, right? So let me just click on Fund Wallet. So once I click on Fund Wallet, you see, of course, this is a transaction history, right? For this particular test account, you see the account number. Now, if you copy this account number and put inside your any bank app in Nigeria, it will show you the business name, Digital Business School, right? So go ahead and sign up with your business name, and you would get that. It's very straightforward. But let's go back to the bookkeeping tool. Now, one of the beauties of Zidwell is that Zidwell does automatic bookkeeping for you. Automatic. You don't have to. Now, there is an option to manually come here and input your income. Let's say today is June 2nd. You come here and input your, let's say you made 10,000 naira sales. You come here and type 10,000, and then you, for example, log it as digital products or in interest and whatever, grants or funding, whatever it is, online sales, right? Reimbursement. Categorize it anyhow you like, and then click on enter, right? Or if it's expenses, right, you can if you send money out, you can maybe you spend 10,000 on airtime, or for example you spend it on let's say data. Just categorize it manual. This is the manual option I'm showing you. Very straightforward. You can add a little bit of notes if you want, right? But you see, the beauty of Zidwell is that you don't have to do this, because we as entrepreneurs, we are very busy people. We don't have time to be coming here every day to be clicking expense or adding income. And so what we've done is that this account number, this wallet we've given to you, if you're using it for transactions, to receive your money, to send your money, automatically it logs your transactions for you. So all these transactions you are seeing here, all these bookkeeping records you are seeing here are all automatic. These were not manual inputs, right? 300,000 naira came in, 300,000 naira went out, right? So it's automatic bookkeeping. Now, let me show you how that works. So let's take for example, you want to click on transfer money, right? You want to send money, right? And you come here, you select, put the amount, let's say 5,000 naira, for example, right? And then you select the bank, of course, any bank, let's say First Bank, for example, right? First Bank, right? For example, and then you put your 10 digits account number, 1212121221, for example, right? I'm not sure there's an account number like that, right? Of course, look up failed because there's no account number like that. That's just an example. And then you come and put your narration, for example, data, right? Or internet subscription. Let's just say internet, right? For your office. Of course, then you come here and then you have to categorize it, right? You click on categorize. This is where the bookkeeping would work for you, right? You now categorize it as under, of course, it's already here. We listed it under essential, daily essential, but of course, there are so many other categories of expense, so many: car purchase, emergency spending, family support, all kinds of. But under daily essentials, you already have data and internet, or airtime, or fuel, or electricity bill, or household items, whatever it is, right? So you just click there and you click on transfer. Right, when you click on transfer, right, it would, you enter your transaction PIN and the money is gone to whoever you paid, right? Or in this instance, we paid for internet subscription. Now, once you do that, right, it automatically, since you've already categorized it as data and internet, this is the bookkeeping feature that has showed its face here as you're trying to transfer money. And then once you do that, automatically it appears here, so that it appears under your bookkeeping, so that you don't have to come back later and start cracking your head. Okay, how much did I receive today? How much did I receive yesterday? How much did I spend yesterday? How much did I spend yesterday? Right? It's done automatically for you in the background. Why is this useful? Now, this is very useful because we live in a tax era. And in the tax era, financial recording is not optional. It's not like you have a choice anymore. Now, of course, up until 2026, before 2026, business owners could run their business anyhow they like, right? You could receive alerts, people share receipts for you on WhatsApp, people could, you could send an invoice to somebody, you can paste account number for somebody on WhatsApp. But in 2026, since a new tax law came into existence, it's not possible anymore, man. You cannot run your business without accurate financial records anymore, because without that, you will not be able to file accurate taxes. And if you cannot file your taxes yourself, the government would just charge you anyhow. They would just evaluate your business and just charge you anyhow. And most of times, whatever they charge you by, it is called estimated taxing. And estimated taxing, just like estimated NEPA bill, is always more expensive than the one you do by yourself. So now, why is this? This is why this bookkeeping feature is very important. Now, you have your transaction history here, right? We all know all bank apps have transaction history. And so you can export your transaction history from Zidwell, right? But then you also need to export your bookkeeping history as well, right? Let's say you just click here, bookkeeping for the last 30 days, right? For example, and of course you click for the last 30 days, that is from 3rd of May to 2nd of June, right? That's 30 days. And then you click on download PDF, right? And it's to just download it, just the same way you're downloading your bank statement. Now, you can, with those two documents, you can file your taxes, right? With those two documents, you can see it has done just like the bank statement. Now, with those two documents, you can, this is our how will I put it, bookkeeping statements for the month of May to June, right? Now, of course, for example, as a layperson, you might not find that useful, right? But trust me, that is one of the most important documents you can give to an accountant, to your accountant, if you have one. Now, if you are like most entrepreneurs who use AI, if you were to, for example, download your transaction statements and you download your bookkeeping statement and you feed those documents to AI, especially if you're paying for the advanced AI, not the free one, and you tell the AI, create my financial statements for this month. Now, financial statements and bank statements are not the same. Financial statement comprises of cash flow, three main documents. I think it's cash flow statement. It is that shows basically the state of your accounts. You can use that document to now file your taxes, right? That's the document you cannot use to file your account, because from there you will now be able to know if at all you were profitable that month or not. You get what I'm trying to say? So that is why bookkeeping is very, of course, for so many other reasons. There are some loans that you want to receive from banks that if you don't show them your financial statements, right, your bookkeeping records, they will not give you, because they'll be like, you're not making sales and you want to collect loan. And people, if people want to invest in your businesses also, they will also ask you for your financial records. So these things are very good to make sure that and of course, you as a business owner, you will be able to see if your business is doing well or not by coming here to look at your total income, total expenses. Now, of course, we have other features here like insights. So if you come to insights, for example, and you click on monthly or yearly, right? So this is a new account. So there's not a lot of transaction has not happened because it's like fairly new, right? So, but of course, you can see some data here. You can say, okay, this company has spent 132,000 on marketing and ads in the last 1 month. This company has withdrawn 130,000 in cash. This company has done contractor payments worth 300,000. This company has done professional fees worth 75,000. We have done internet worth 25,000. So you'll be able to even see what you are spending money on over time. And as a business owner, I cannot tell you how important that is. And of course, in business, your income, the green, must be more than the red, which is the expense. You want your credit alerts to be more than your debit alerts. But this shows you everything at a glance, right? And so, of course, now if you have entries, all the automatic bookkeeping has been done for you. If you can still come back and edit them, right? So take, for example, these contractor payments now, right? If, for example, you made a mistake, the software made a mistake, the app made a mistake and categorized it. Maybe you made a mistake when the money was coming in. Maybe the person did not put transaction narration. You can always come here by yourself and edit it, right? And say, no, it's not consulting, it is commission, or it is partnership, or it is bonus, or it is project based, whatever it is. You can edit it, right? You can edit it properly, and so it's basically what I'm saying is it's fully customizable, right? So nothing is like done permanently. You can edit it. You can even delete some records, right? If you don't want some records to show, but we don't advise that, right? We don't, it's like altering, it's like being dishonest, but we just left that option there just in case maybe there is a double alert or a double transaction that maybe you want to delete one. That's why that delete button is there. So I guess so that is just it for the bookkeeping feature, and I hope that you've learned how to use it. It's very simple. Go ahead to zidwell.com. And sign up and enjoy this bookkeeping feature. It's absolutely free, but of course, in the coming weeks and coming months, the pro version is coming. In the pro version, you will be able to add your account numbers from different banks. So let me say you operate OPay accounts, MoneyPoint accounts, PalmPay accounts, First Bank accounts, as the case may be. In the pro version that we're going to be releasing soon, you will be able to add all your bank accounts so that as you are receiving money in MoneyPoint, in OPay, in any accounts that you have, it will be automatically be entering into your bookkeeping record automatically. You will not need to do anything here because you've connected it and you've authorized this app to read the data, your financial data from your OPay accounts, from your PalmPay accounts, from your MoneyPoint accounts. This is especially going to be useful for traders, right? Because like I said, this is majorly for financial clarity, and to make your tax filing processes much easier, so that you don't need to start spending a lot of money hiring accountants, hiring a tax consultant, when you can do everything yourself with this software we've given to you. All right, so in the next video, I'll be showing you how to use the invoice, and of course subsequently I'll show you how to use receipt, how to use contracts. But other features like buy airtime, transfer, fund wallet, of course these are things that you already know how to do in many other apps, so you can also do them here. And thank you so much. I remain Coach, and I'll see you on the next video.